It's a film that's impeccably cast and beautifully performed, and I think it's a film directed by someone with a real understanding of and empathy for her subjects. In addition to having the film, we have a number of special guests here to present it. Madonna will be here after the screening to talk about her film with me. We haven't finished yet. We also have a number of guests here to present the film before we watch it. So to get this very exciting evening underway, I'd ask you to join me in welcoming to the stage the producer of WE, Chris Tickier, and the film's director and co-writer, Madonna.
I don't usually speak downhill. So, thank you, Sandra, for such a wonderful introduction. Thank you for having my film here, and thank you for affected English history forever. So, to finally have the chance to present the film here means everything to me. I've got a lot more butterflies in my stomach here than I did in Venice or Toronto. I do hope that you like it. I'm also really excited because a lot of the crew that I worked with are here tonight, and I must say, English crews are the best.
You look lovely!
Because I did make the film in France and New York as well, and I must say that English crews are the best. Anyway, also here tonight are several members of the cast, which I am pleased to introduce to you. They are all amazing. You obviously think I'm shorter than I am.
I love your shoes.
They're all amazing, and they gave me wonderful performances, and I was honored to work with them all. So, can I introduce them? Okay. So, oh yeah, and thanks to Chris Tickier, my producer. He's aged considerably since he started working with me. So starting with Katie McGraw. Where are you, Katie? Please report to the principal's office. And then after that, Lawrence Fox. The very naughty Lawrence Fox, where are you? Mosey on down here. And then we have Richard Coyle. James Darcy. Martin Luther King. And last but certainly not least, Andrea Riceborough. Take your time. long to get on the set every day as well. So.
Oh.
Anyway, so it's not the entire cast, but it's a good part of the cast, and as I said earlier, they're all amazing. You guys are amazing. Thank you. So, without...
Madonna, you're a genius.
You look lovely.
Acho que balão da gêmea.
Hello?
Hello. Bravo.
Hope it didn't go tumbling downhill though. Thank you. Thank you.
Good job.
We are, as Madonna mentioned, sitting on a slope, so we'll try and
Catch us.
Yeah. We're going to chat for 10 or 15 minutes. Can I ask you to stop taking photographs as we chat, because it's just so distracting for both of us. And I'll just ask this other thing now before we begin. When we get to the end of the conversation, can I ask you to just, as a courtesy, stay in your seats whilst we leave the stage? That would be really helpful. So now, on to the sort of important questions. You mentioned in your introduction your fascination with the subject, but obviously it's a very long journey to get from being fascinated with something to where we are tonight. Could you tell us a little bit about how long the journey took, and particularly the research that you did, because I know that you did a massive amount of research.
Well, I would say it took about 3 years to get to the point where I felt like I was in a position to be able to write the script. So 3 years of reading and meeting people and interviewing and legwork and meeting people who knew the Duchess or the Duke, watching every documentary ever made, going to archival libraries, doing tons and tons of research, meeting anyone who had a letter, who owned a letter, who had a connection to somebody who had a letter. I did read an enormous amount of letters because in spite of all the books that had been written about Wallace and Edward VIII and the royal family and this period of time, I found that reading the letters was the most insightful way into the story and the best way to get to know them, because when you write letters to somebody, you don't know that someone else is going to read them, just the person you're writing the letter to. So you get to have an insight that you wouldn't have by reading a book that someone's writing knowing that other people are going to read it.
And I mean, I think it's very refreshing as someone who grew up in this country and was, you know, told a certain